So I am live with Payman, Sarwari, and Payman, you've been a platinum member since how long?
Since April 2008.
2008, and you've used your membership a couple times, you said. Where have you used it, and how much have you saved?
Yes. Well, I've used it twice so far. The first time was in February of 2009 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Okay.
The week of Carnival, which is the biggest show and the biggest party in the world. And I was able to book a beautiful ocean front suite on the 20th floor of a four-star hotel right on the beach.
Yeah.
That hotel for that week goes for over $1,000 a night or $6,000 for the week. And I was able to do it for $650 for the entire week. So that's a savings of at least $5,000 for 1 week, or over 91% over the cheapest option available.
I love it. And Payman, that is I remember when you took that. I remember when you took that trip because you were so pumped about it. Because Carnival in Rio is the equivalent of like Mardi Gras, or it's the equivalent of
times 10.
Yeah, kind of like New Year's Eve in Manhattan. So it's really primo. And you got oceanfront, and it's usually $1,000 a night. You got it for $650 for the week. Payman, what was another time you used? Well, let's just go into the membership itself. What's your favorite thing about the membership? Having the membership, what's your favorite thing about it?
The fact that there's so many options all over the world at unbeatable prices. Not only that, but also that there's a lot of resorts that you cannot book any other ways other than through membership, other than the only way for you to book it outside of membership is to buy an expensive timeshare. Like I said, the second time I used it this past summer in July, I was able to stay at an exclusive resort in Thailand, right on the beach, and you cannot book it up anywhere. You would have to buy a timeshare week. Even the one-bedroom unit goes for over $12,000 plus $374 for maintenance fee for just 1 week, and that's a floating week.
Yeah.
And I was able to stay at a two-bedroom condo, beautiful condo, an exclusive resort for $550 for the entire week.
Yeah, that is completely amazing. And a lot of these resorts do not advertise on Travelocity or Expedia, and therefore the only way to get into them is to be an owner or to have a membership like us. And what our membership does is it goes out and contracts with resorts, and that's how we get these. Through buyer volume, we're able to get these smoking deals.
And when I was signing a check-in at that resort in this past July, just got on a conversation with the owner of the resort. He asked me, so how much did you pay for this week? I said $550. He said, and the owner said, that's impossible.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
The owner said it was.
Well, it might be impossible for other people, but I was able to get it for $550. That's my secret card.
You know what? That's great. When I stayed at the Lawrence Welk and I talked to the front desk, and I told her what I was paying. She said, "No, are you sure? Are you sure you're right?" And I said, "Yeah, I really am." And that's great. Well, Payman, I know you're a power user, so I appreciate your patronage and appreciate you coming out tonight. Hey, where was this picture at, by the way?
That was in Phuket in Thailand, at one of the most heavenly beaches in the world. I recommend everyone to go because this beach is going to blow your mind like no other beach in the world.
It definitely looks unbelievable. So, Payman, thanks for coming out and sharing. Appreciate it.
No problem. And just one last thing, Mark, if I may, for that weekend in Thailand, a very conservative estimate, I saved at least $4,000 to $5,000 just on that week alone.
On a single week, I know. We hear people when we were just in Hawaii, we saved close to $3,800 on a single week, so it was super great. Anyway, Payman, thanks for coming out. Appreciate you.
Oh, my pleasure, brother.
All right, peace.